Alright my friends, once we are done with in-cab, now we're going to start our air brake practical. So we're going to check all our components are tight and secure. Right, so first of all we're going to switch on and see how much air we got in the system. So both primary and secondary. We're going to see our gauges here. They should be more than 100 to start our process here. So we have more than 100, so I'm not going to start the truck, but I'm going to keep the switch on so you can see the gauges. Now I'm going to push the red in and the yellow should be out. So never leave the truck until your yellow is out. That's what's securing your unit. So the red is in. I'm going to go out and remove both lines, blue first then red, and then I'm going to come back in and check this red trailer supply valve pops out between 60 to 40 or above. Okay. When this pops out, as soon as we disconnect the red line, we are also checking our trailer spring park brakes comes on, which they did. We are also looking that low air warning should be on at 60 psi. So we're going to see the low air warning on secondary is on. We are waiting when this red button will be out. The low air warning on the primary is about to come on, and it is on. Awesome. So it comes out around 55, so it is in the limit. Now once this is out, we're going to check, apply our service brake. I'm applying my trailer hand valve and checking our blue line should not bleed. There should not be any air coming out of the blue line, which confirms that our tractor protection valve is working. Now once this, we're going to push the yellow in and we're going to fan down the brakes and see when this guy pops out. It should pop out between 45 and 20 psi. Alright, so this is out around 25, so we are good. Now I'm going to go out and connect both lines back again, and making sure when you're connecting the rubbers are secure, they're not missing or cracked or damaged. Alright, so our both lines are connected and our first step is done. Now next step, we're going to be checking our compressor is healthy and our governor is working. And rev up to 1200 RPM. Once our gauge is at 50, I'm going to start the timer. Once it reaches 90, I'm going to stop it and start again once secondary has 50 and it reaches at 90. And we're reaching 50 for primary. I started the timer. Low air is off for the primary. We reach 90 for the primary, we're going to hold it, and then we're going to measure our secondary 50 to 90 as well. Okay, we are reaching secondary 50. We'll start the timer. Low air warning is off for secondary as well, and we are reaching 90 for secondary. 31 or almost 32 seconds, so we are good. Now we're going to keep building up until we reach the cutout. The cutout should be between 120 to 135. Okay, we reached the cutout, we heard the purge sound and the gauges stop going up. Now we're going to release both our park brakes and trailer supply valve to the trailer and wait until the air adjusts. And we're looking when our gauges start building up. It should go 20 to 25 less than cutout and start building. So now we're gonna push the RPM higher so we can see the gauges start building. As you can see, they are building up. So which proves our cut-in is working. So this test shows us our compressor and governor is healthy on this truck. Now we're gonna again build up till cutout and move to the next step, which is checking our air leak system in the truck. We should wait for that until it cuts out, then we're gonna shut down the truck. All right, now I'm gonna shut down the truck, switch on. Now we're gonna apply the brakes. What are we doing is we are holding the brakes for 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, we should not lose more than 4 psi for the power unit and 2 per trailer, and listening for any air leaks as well. Okay, our both park brakes and trailer supply should be in for this test, and the truck should not be running obviously. Okay, so I'm gonna apply the brake and wait for 5 seconds. 4, 5, and start the timer. I also like to call it shaky leg test. Once you do it, you know why I say that. All right, so we reached 2 minutes here and we did not lose more than 6 psi, so we are good here. Now we're gonna move to our next step, and that is what kind of slacks we have. So we have automatic slacks in this truck. We're gonna start up the truck, build up again enough air so we can have 200 psi of brake application. So we're going to apply 200 psi brake application, each hold for 3 seconds with the interval of 1 second. So that will initiate our slack adjustment. So let's fire up the truck for that. So now we're going to apply 2 brake application, 1001, 1002, 1003, again 1001, 1002, 1003. So how we can be sure our slacks are adjusted? Doesn't matter it's manual, auto. We go out and check the push rod strokes. They should be between 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch and should be same on both sides of same axle. So after we confirm that, we're gonna check all our brakes are working. So never forget to secure your truck and then go out and remove the chocks. I'll keep it simple: yellow out, you out, otherwise you don't go out. Make sure you put your park brakes on before you go out. Okay, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna remove the chocks. So now our truck park brakes are on, so we're gonna put it in low gear, and it will be a slight tug to make sure our park brakes are holding. It's holding. Now we're gonna switch it with the trailer park brakes, checking they are holding the trailer and truck. It's working. Now we're gonna move 1 meter and check our service brake, clutch and brake. It's holding. Then we're gonna check our trailer only service brake is working as well, our hand valve, and that is also working. So my friend, that is the end of our air brake practical, and you're ready to go out for drive after this.